Okay, let me see if it works this time. My gosh, I've been trying for the last 40 minutes. I got this new phone and this new equipment that I'm working with, but at least you guys will be able to hear me now and it won't go in and out, in and out. So you might want to turn your volumes down because you may not know it because of the videos, but I am pretty loud when I talk, so you really don't need the volume all the way up. I wore new earrings today because it's getting close to the giveaway, August 1st, don't forget. And I'll be announcing the winner. And so I wore new earrings just to show you beautiful people out there, just a little bit more of the jewelry, which I do usually wear earrings and a necklace and rings, but you know, I was running a little late this morning, so my 5-year-old that y'all know went with his daddy to go work because he trains dogs and he trains at the park, so he's all playing at the park. So we're good to go there. And by the way, if you don't know me and you're new here, thank you for joining us. And my name is Becky, and I really hope that you love it. Today is a good day that you thought to join because in the past my videos were like in and out. You couldn't really hear me. They might have been a little blurry. You know, the service was really shoddy out here. It still is because I'm in the country, but with the better equipment, thanks to you guys. I appreciate all the donations and stuff, and the support from y'all that made that possible. I can't thank you enough. But this is a new BBL workout, all right? And for we got like sets. So for the first few sets, we're gonna be on the ground, and at the very end, we will be standing up. But that's the very end. So if you got a mat, or if you don't have a mat and you have a nice soft blanket, you're definitely gonna want something soft for your knees. The majority of the workout is going to be in the tabletop position, but some of it will also be flipping over onto our backs. And then, like I said, at the very end, we will be standing up. So, without further ado, grab your stuff. If you want dumbbells, great. If you don't, great. If you want your leg weights, awesome. If not, that's awesome too, okay? Also wore a new pair of pants to show y'all, new fit, so that way, because it's the giveaway is winner's choice. So you can have jewelry, skincare, makeup, hair care products, or fits. We have men products as well. So, all right, let's get to it. Grab your drink and your stuff and let's go. The first set is 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off, okay? Let me adjust you guys really quick here. Bring you down, down, down. All right, let's see how that angle works out. I've been trying to give you the best angle. All right, so hopefully this doesn't cut out because the last few times I'm a little too close to you guys. Hang on. The last couple of times, it definitely, personally appreciate you. All right, so place it behind that right knee, and you're good. 45 seconds. Let's go. Keep that core nice and tight. And go up as high as you can. Don't worry if you can't go that high yet. The more experience you get with your workouts and stuff on your journey, and the stronger you get, the higher you'll be able to go and the easier it will seem. You can flex that foot like this, or you can point the toe like this. Whatever works for you best. All right, let's go. Now you get a 15-second break. Like to stretch out a little bit. I know that lower back can be feeling it, and if your lower back is hurting too much, then adjust your form, because, all right, go ahead and again, it's a donkey kick, but we're gonna be double. But adjust your form, because you shouldn't be feeling it too much in your lower back. But if you're at the end and you're like, wow, my lower then you know that you were like back too far, like this. Because if you go like this too far, you're gonna hit that lower back. And if you're up here like this too far, you're gonna hit more of your legs, okay? So that's why the position is important. But like I tell my clients, you action is more important in my book than form, because when you have that connection, that result even more so, and you're hitting that muscle even more so. And if you're doing that, then the form is going to naturally be there. You see what I'm saying? All right. So don't get caught up on having a mirror and doing all this and stuff. At the beginning, you know, almost 5 years ago when I started, I did that. And that's one mistake I made for a while. So I like to help you guys out and not do that. So let's do doubles. Let's go. 1 and 2. And done. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Not too slow, but not too fast. Good. Really feeling that contraction here. Five more seconds. You're doing down. Good. Okay. Now for the next one, it is going to be a donkey kick back, but a hold. So you're going to do a donkey kick and you're going to hold it, okay? But instead of it being 45 seconds, I dropped it down to 30 seconds for the hold, because even that 30 seconds, it doesn't sound like long, but trust me. And again, still on that right leg. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, get in position, get your dumbbell if you have it, and hold. Just nice, easy breaths. Good. Ooh, you can see my leg shaking, I'm sure. Good. Five seconds, you can do it. 2, 1, release. Okay. At a 15-second break, grab a drink. I am gonna run and tell my doggies to be quiet really quick. I apologize, but enjoy this 15-second break, and I will be right back. All right. And the break is over. All right. Let's go. I'm gonna, my legs are shaking. And we're gonna do a crossover donkey. Let's go. Donkey and over. Up and down. Good. And I'll tell you this too, a weight or a ankle of some kind of resistance does help. Obviously it helps the results double, right? But it also too, in my opinion and in my experience. And release. Good. All right. Now you get a full 30-second break. All right. We're going to go ahead, use this time to stretch out our glutes. So go ahead and spread your knees wide and do a child pose. Really stretching those hips through your glutes and your hamstrings, even up through your back and up, and kind of do an upward dog like this, and just nice and stretch side to side. Just really giving those glutes and those hamstrings a nice stretch there. Good. Okay. Now, we are going to repeat the same sequence, but on the left side. Okay? So, going back to 45 seconds. Getting that dumbbell if you have one behind. All right. Let's go. Regular donkey. And the left side is genuinely a lot it's usually weaker, a lot weaker than the dominant side, which for most people it's the right is the dominant. So you may want to incorporate a couple extra reps or like 15 extra seconds on the left side to even out the glutes. Let's keep going past the timer. All right, we're gonna do 5 more. Good, and 4, breathe. And 2, good. 1, good. All right. You got that 15-second break. And remember, the next one is a double. And since I can actually see some people and some comments and stuff, I will definitely look at those at the end and see if you guys had questions or anything. All right. All right, a double, 45 seconds. Come on, you got this. This is why we're here, keeping each other accountable. Let's go. Keeping that core nice and tight. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. Oops, don't mind me. We're supposed to be doing a double, see? Keep it. Double, let's go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Good. Good. Keep going. We're going to do a few more, especially since we weren't doing doubles. Let's go. And 2 more. And last one. And 2. And down. Good. Sorry about that, you guys. But, yep. I'm human. We all make mistakes. It's all right. We just got a little extra workout on the left side. That's all right. That's our weak side anyhow. So it's not going to hurt you. That's for sure. And now remember, it is the 30-second hold, okay? When you shut your back, you can do Roll your shoulders forward, keeping that core tight. You see how my back is straight right here? All right, I'm not arching it like this. Keeping it nice and straight, my pelvis tucked in. All right, keeping that back nice and straight. And then just roll your shoulders forward and then arch back and your head. Inhale here. Exhale. Good. Okay. That helps the lower back tremendously if you do that in between. All right, let's go. Give you a little bit longer of a break. Let's do that hold. Ready? Get in the form. Leg up. And breathe. Just remember, it's worth it. In a couple weeks, you'll be getting people noticing, and you're gonna start noticing. You're gonna love it. But listen, everybody hits a wall. And release. Whew. All right, and just like last time, I am now dropping my dumbbell, but you can keep that yours on, obviously, but I'm dropping mine. Because it has been a couple weeks since I've worked out. I was going to a concert, but then because we had fires in Canada, and the smoke and stuff was really bad here. I mean, we couldn't see the clouds or the sky. The sun looked really weird color. It was strange. It was kind of pretty looking with the sun, but it was strange, and you couldn't hardly breathe. So like going outside, I would hold mine and my 5-year-olds. Like I would get a big thick sweatshirt and our mask and be holding it, because I literally went outside with the dog, and this is before we realized what was happening, and I could feel like my throat and my lungs, like not burning, but just it almost felt like a burning almost. It was really weird. But I was like, what the heck? And it started making me cough, and then inhaling really deep. And then I realized, what is that smell? It smells like a fire. So I looked up in the sky and noticed, oh my gosh, I noticed right away from last year that that's what was happening, that the Canadian fires was again, on fire and coming into, our state. It's crazy that it travels like that, but it sure does. All right, now crossover donkey. So, while we're doing this, I'll continue my story. It's 45 seconds. Let's go. Up, and then over, up, and down. Good. Remember, keep those hips square to the ground. Do not let them open up. Okay? Let's go. So I get vertigo really bad. I have suffered from it for the last 10 years, but the last, I'd say the last 5 years has been really bad for me for some reason. And when the weather is extremely humid, or just like those fires that made the air quality really off, and I could literally feel that difference in my all right, so now we're going to get a 30-second break, and then we are flipping over to our backs. So go ahead, I got to readjust my mirror, and go ahead and readjust what you have to for it, but you're going to be flat on your backs now. And I am going to go ahead and grab my 10-pound dumbbell. You're going to switch between regular glute bridge and wide glute bridges, okay? But anyways, due to me getting vertigo so bad and so easily, and on this second set, these are now 30-second workouts, and you get just a 10 slowly roll yourself back, and I have to adjust my clip. There we go. All right, so for the first one, it's the regular glute bridge. But anyways, due to me having vertigo, and having that concept of anything, and I do apologize to you guys for that, but my vertigo did wind up acting up, thank goodness. So yeah, I have another month now for the concert, but at least they rescheduled it, okay? So that's good. Exhale and inhale, good. And release. Going to wide glute bridge, so I like to do that and then go with this. And these are going to be wide glute bridge pulses. So you're going to go up and you're just pulsing. So you're bouncing up and up. Good. Make sure your weight is distributed throughout your foot, not on your toes and not on your heels, but distributed through your heels and your bottom of your feet and not your toes, okay? Good, and down. Good. Now we go back to regular glute bridge, and you're gonna just hold it, okay? That's good. And position. Ready? And up. And down. Good. Your emphasis here is to be on your heels, really feeling it under booty and on the hamstrings here. We're working that under glute for that lift and also working the max for that BBL. Let's go. Good. All right. Now, I am going to drop the weights, but if you want to keep the weight on, we're doing the right leg first. So, you can keep the dumbbell like so. You can put it vertical on against your thigh, but leaning on your hip. So that way when you go up, the weight is more on your hips. So you're using it for the glute. Okay? All right. I have a really bad glare. Hang on a second, I'm sorry. You guys have a really bad glare on it. So let me just turn you just a little bit here and see if that helps. Okay. Now, we are going to single legs. So it's going to be the right leg, and then we'll switch to the left. All right, and it is 40 seconds long. So put your left leg up and let's go. Exhale. Inhale on and down. Good. Remember, keep that core tight. Tuck that belly in. Good. All right, now we're going right into a hold and kick. So put that left leg up, hold, and kick. Good. Put that emphasis on that right heel. Lift those hips up. Good. Ooh. starting to shake. That's a good thing. Let's go. Whew. 2 more seconds. And release. Whew. Good. All right, give you just a quick stretch here. Bring your knees into your chest. Keeping that back against the floor. And just breathe. Really stretching those hips and glutes here. Good. All right. Now, back down. And we go right into the other side. So, dumbbell on the left leg. Right leg up. And go. Good. Keeping those hips even. Push up, go up a little higher if you can. Good. Remember, we're going to do just a couple more. So 5. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, right into the lift and hold. Ready, hold, and kick. Let's go. Lift up and kick. Good. Adjust. See, everybody has to adjust sometimes. Let's go. Because the emphasis should be here on those glutes. If it's on the hands, the hamstrings, then you need to readjust. Let's go. Keep those hips up. Oof. Oh, and release. And we are not doing more because we've done plenty of mores on this side. Knees to chest and just breathe. Good. Grab your toes and open the knees just slightly into like a baby position. Good. Back on the ground, just nice and easy breaths. Good. Okay. Now, we are back up on our knees in tabletop position. So slowly roll yourself up. Not too fast. You don't want to get dizzy. My hair, I'm sure, is lovely because I had to move it. So let me just adjust that real quick. We're not here for my hair anyways, right? So who cares? Don't look at it. I'm just trying to help you and show you how to get a BBL booty if that's what you're looking for. All right? All right, so again, just like always, all to the right side, and then we'll do the left. Regular fire hydrants. Let's go. Good. Keep those hips square to the ground. Do not let them open up. Exhale and inhale. Good. Release. All right. Now we go into a double. Ready? And 1 and 2 and down. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Good. And release. All right. Now, we got 5-second holds. Ready? And up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Good. And one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Whew. Remove that. And go ahead and do a child pose. Good. God, that stretch feels good, doesn't it? I'm telling you. All right, now the left leg. Go ahead and put that dumbbell behind that left knee. Let me move these so I'm not kicking them. That would hurt. All right, and the same thing. Just on the left. Regular fire hydrant, okay? Let's go. Exhale and inhale. Good. Don't open those hips up. Keep them square to the ground. Good. Give me 5 more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Whew. Now it's going to be that double, okay? Get in position, adjust your weight if you need, and let's go. 1 and 2 and down. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Come down. All right. Last but not least, 5-second holds. Let's go. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. 2, 1. Release. Good. Let's go. Almost done. Push through. I know what you're shaking. You're supposed to. Push past that shaking. Let's go. And release. Whew. All right. We are gonna stand up for the finisher, okay? Let's go. All right, so the finisher is going to be squats, and we are going to do a countdown on it. So like the first one is gonna be 45, and then the second one's 30, and then a 10-second, okay? So get into regular squat position, about hip width, and let's go. Lean that upper torso front forward a little bit to really get the emphasis on those glutes, okay? Let's go. Good, almost done. You're doing great. Let's go. And release. All right. "30 seconds. Regular squats. Let's go. Make sure your weight is on those heels. And lean that body a little bit forward, not so straight up. If you're more straight, you're gonna hit more of your thighs, okay? So, let's get those glutes. Lean back over. Good. Come up. Good. Whew. All right. Almost done. Come on. We got this. That's why we're here. Keeping each other accountable. Last 10 seconds. Let's go. And up. Up. Good. Good. All right. Go ahead and get a drink, and we're just going to stretch it out. Okay. Take the left and just stretch. Good. Really stretching those glutes, hips, and legs. And switch. Good. And switch. Good. Now, side lunge. Just nice and easy. Feeling the thighs and the outer thigh and the glutes here. Let's go. Now the other side. Good. Almost done. We're just really stretching those muscles. The stretching before and after. So like especially if you do like activation, okay? You're gonna get results a lot faster. Okay, so come up. Your legs are straight, your feet are straight. Feet go out, toes go out a little bit, and you come down and do a deep squat. And push those elbows to your knees to really stretch those side glutes and your hips, as well as your thighs and hamstrings. All right, now pop up and really put the weight in the heels, and you should feel it all through your calves, through your hamstrings, up through your hips, out your back. Good. Do one more stretch down here. Never mind the timer. One more stretch. And slowly wiggle from side to side to really emphasis on those outer glutes and the inner thighs as well. Keeping that back nice and straight. Yes, I am dripping sweat. I apologize. All right, one more pop-up. Let me stop that annoying little buzzard. All right, one more pop-up. Nice and straight legs if you can, but bend just a little bit if you need to. And weight in your heels, but not too much because you'll fall back. And if you put them too far forward, you're gonna fall forward like that, okay? So just nice and easy in the heels and just letting your body hang and stretch, okay? Good. And like I was saying before, slowly come up. Like I was saying before, you guys, stretching and doing, I like to do like a 5 to 10 minute activation before my workouts. And with that, if I do a 10-minute, it's gonna be probably 5 minutes of stretching and then a 5-minute activation. And then I like to do 5 to 10 minutes afterwards as well. You don't have to, just a nice couple minute stretch and a nice couple minute activation or cool down afterwards will double your results. So if you want it in like less than time, if it takes like say 6 weeks to get results and you want it in say 4 weeks, then definitely adding the stretching and the activation and the cool downs, because I'm telling you, it is a game changer. And I found that out a few years into my journey when I started my education on it and my research. So definitely that was one of the things that I wish I knew at the beginning. So, but this workout is specifically for the BBL. Look at that. If you've been following me, you know that I have a like square body, not a round hip and round glutes. I have the hip dips and stuff, so that is why I also am trying to help those ladies. I know I hated mine. I was so self-conscious about it when I was younger, and I really wish I knew then what I know now, because man, I tell you, I look way better now, and I feel healthier too than what I did before I started this workout journey. So I really wish I would have done that years ago. But hey, it's never too late. But like I said, if you've been following me, you know I like the lower glutes versus the upper glute look on me personally. There are videos, if you go back like a couple of years even, there are videos where I am showing you the BBL, and I literally have like a flat shelf right here. And it was literally flat as a pancake. I'm not even kidding. Like when I stood and my glutes were, activated, it literally went out flat and then kind of came down almost in like a half a moon shape, I guess. I don't know, you have to go check out the videos. But for sure, if you want the BBL look and you want that shelf, that is for sure the workout. And so, but for me, I don't personally like that look. I like the lower glutes look myself. So I literally had to, because every time I worked out, my upper glutes were taking over. So I literally had to, because I was using 25 pounds, in each hand, so, and dumbbells. So 50 pounds I was using on my glutes to get there, okay? Eventually, I worked up from 5 pounds, 10 pounds to 25 pounds, okay? So definitely work up. Don't just go to 25 pounds. That's not going to happen. You'll hurt yourself more than anything. So go slow and let your body ease into it. If you've never worked out, don't even use the weights. I highly recommend, and I tell all my clients this, do the move with your body first. Get used to the movement and your muscles moving in that way together, okay? Once you get the form comfortable and you're hitting, those areas and you're more comfortable with it and you're not really getting sore with those workouts anymore, then it's time to up your game. So go ahead and start with a low weight and slowly increase, and your results are just going to be phenomenal. Just don't overdo it, but you definitely have to do the work. 3 to 5 days a week is all you need, and a half hour to 45 minutes max is all you need, depending on what you're looking to do. So if you're looking to lose weight as well, like I was almost 200 pounds when I started. Go and look at my before and afters. They're there. In my posts in the community chats, there's before and afters. You will be amazed at what I was before, okay? And so I did it for my health because my heart was, I was having heart issues, I was having lung issues. You know, I was young still, I was only in my 30s, and I was like, I couldn't even, you know, play outside with my kids anymore. I couldn't even get down on the ground like this, you guys. I couldn't, because if I did, I would have never been able to get back up on my own. So when I first started, I started with just stand-up workouts. And I went through a whole lot of stuff that I found out that I wind up not needing. So let me tell you and help you from that. All you need is, like I said, a half hour to 45 minutes max, okay? And you want to do like the 30-second ones, the ones that I have like this. This is going to help you lose the fat on your thighs and on your glutes and hips and everything, and it's going to replace it with muscle. But if you're already thin or at your body weight or comfortable and you just want to get more toned up and more in shape looking, then that's when you want to do the reps. So then you want to do like 10 to 12 reps or up, you know, 10 to 15 reps, and then you slowly increase your reps. So that will help you, and the reps are, like I said, for building muscle and strengthening and toning. And then the workouts that are more geared toward like 30-second, 45 seconds, those are the workouts where you're burning a lot of fat and replacing it with muscle. Hence is why you sweat really, really, really bad during those workouts, because you're burning the calories, okay? So, and you don't need to be jumping up and doing all of that crazy stuff, only if you want to. I also do, as you will see if you're new and you don't know, I also do cardio workouts, like for dance cardio workouts. So I'm going to have a couple of them videos being released soon. And don't forget, my videos are not edited. So it's just like being live, because I don't take out my mistakes, so you see it all, okay? And yes, people say bad things in the comments sometimes, but I don't let the negativity get me down. I don't even pay attention. Most of the time I laugh about what they say because I think it's funny. But on my channel, I'm all about positive behavior and positive thoughts. So go in the community and it'll be tons of support and nothing but that. No bullying, no negative things, or you will be blocked from the channel. I just don't stand for that, and that's not what I'm here to portray. So positive love, support only, please. Thank you so much. And if you don't know, the giveaway is August 1st at 9 Eastern Standard Time. I will be announcing the winner. The winner gets to pick the prize out of 5 categories: skincare, hair care, makeup, equipment, or fits. All right. Also, a Starbucks gift card. Okay, $25. And that's just a thank you to the supporters. Subscribe to my channel, like and comment and share the video. And that's all you have to do, and to be entered in. And then to stay entered into every giveaway, you just have to remain an active supporter. You don't have to donate money or anything like that. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe either. And also, you have to follow my TikTok, okay? If you have Facebook, follow Facebook and TikTok, and subscribe to my YouTube here. But if not, then you have to follow my TikTok and be subscribed here to be entered, all right? And like I said, if you stay active and just come on and say hey and, you know, like and support every now and then that's staying active, and your name will keep being in the drawing time and time again, that I hold every 4 months, all right? So you always have a chance if you're staying an active supporter. All right, I love you guys. I really hope you like this new BBL workout, and I can't wait to release the video from the concert. You're gonna love it. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think about the new. Hi everybody. Very nice skin. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, I love you guys. Thank you, and I will see you next week.